Particular rock star is known for being an incredible rock star, known for hits like Sailing, Maggie May, Baby Jane, and Do You Think I'm Sexy? I'm not talking about me, yes, talking about the brilliant Sir Rod Stewart. But as I often point out on the show, when celebrities speak out, particularly by phoning into national news channels, they've always got something of a hidden agenda, in my opinion. And Sir Rod truly is no different. So, as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today. We all remember Rod, don't we, from last year's wonderful Platinum Jubilee celebrations. I thought his rendition of Sweet Caroline was really good. It got the crowd going, and we do know he's a firm favourite with the royals, in particular King Charles III. Loves a bit of Rod Stewart, apparently, when he's driving around the estate. Who wouldn't? But now Rod, you see, is one of these people. He's got to a certain point where, obviously, in his career, he doesn't necessarily need to perform again, but does. Likes to keep busy, likes to keep in the limelight. And most recently, of course, has had a very successful album and stints over in Las Vegas with his one-man show, Rod Stewart, The Hits. But recently he decided to phone into a little watched news channel over here called Sky News. This was because he was so incensed about how bad Great Britain has got under this particular government. Now it's interesting, isn't it? Because we often say here on the show that pop stars' politics don't mix. People don't want to hear it, you know. They really just want you to be the pop star. That's the deal, isn't it? But what's fascinating here is Rod, as I say, decided to phone in live to that particular channel. And what he decided to do was say that he felt that the British government should stand down, move aside, and let the other people have a crack. And apparently he was so incensed by the waiting times of the NHS, he's now offering to pay for scans for individual people himself. Very nice, very noble. And I think it's a really kind gesture, in fact, if he does actually stick to his word and make that happen. And I'm sure he will. No doubt the media will be watching Rod to make sure that that particular statement you said live on air will happen. But really, you know, is it a wise move by Rod to do it? Well, I would say no, you know, as a sort of person myself, because the bottom line is not everybody agrees with you politically. And if you alienate one side of your fans, particularly those that may have bought your records, say for over 50 years, you know, you're going to lose a lot. But of course, the other side is it does put Rod back on the front pages of the world's media. You know, aging rock star phones into TV news channel, lets people know he's still active, alive, out there, ready to do performances, festivals, and a new tour. The cynic in people. The cynics in people would say he just did it for publicity. Others might want to draw a line down and say, well, actually, he was simply trying to highlight the problems that are literally engulfing the country. Now, if you want to really be down the middle, I would say it's not everybody's fault, neither side, neither party. We've gone through a pandemic, as many people have, around the world, and it's literally decimated all sorts of things, including the economy and structure. But the bottom line is this, you know, it's not very helpful when aging rock stars decide to call in and attack the British government because, of course, it's all very well for them, isn't it? They can move back off to Florida, Hollywood, somewhere warm when the heat gets too strong if the next government have a go and make another hash of it. So once again, you see, they are protected by their wealth, but for a moment, they get their chance to be back in the spotlight one more time. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.